Yeah, and you have a lot of games a lot of cars, of course, and you have all the interiors. Was there a lot of work making all that?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we've always made a compromise. Beautifully modeled, licensed vehicles, pixel perfect fit and function parts.
And the lights just go out, so I don't know.
Action that we're taking a shift in lighting here, man. Jesse Abney, I'm a producer on Need for Speed at Black Box Games in Vancouver, Canada. JESSEABNEY.
Let's go!
About a year ago, we made a decision and an announcement to diversify the franchise, really focus down on the individual segments that Need for Speed exists in of arcade, action, and simulation racing. And what Shift really is a follow-on from Pro Street for the authentic racing fan. Based, professionally rooted automotive racing, track-based racing, and the LMS and FIA kind of style of racing. And certainly was done with further that announcement by pairing the right developer with the right design, by focusing...
Because it's by the guys from the GTR game, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Slightly Mad Studios, who were the makers of those great PC simulation games, had a brand new next-gen architecture racing engine. And being introduced to them nearly 2 years ago for Shift was a great pairing of innovation in technology, the professional and passion for creating a great racing experience, and really just gave us that much more power behind our commitment to making higher quality games for the authentic racing fans in the Need for Speed universe.
Yeah, because are you now switching up? Each year you have a Need for Speed game. Last year we had more arcade type, and this year simulation. So can we expect the arcade type next year and then simulation again?
Well, it's an example of load balancing. So by making 3 titles from 3 different studios, as we announced last year, we take the pressure off of just one studio to make just one game every year. But yeah, you get the idea that Shift is our next-gen console offering this year, but this allows SMS to go back to the drawing board, maybe 12, 24, 36 months later, release another version of Shift in the authentic racing space, next year's game to be something else entirely, always following those 3 pillars of action, arcade, and authentic racing.
So the special thing about about Shift is the camera, because you can't stop talking about it. And yeah, what's so special about that?
Well, it's not just the camera. It's a whole laundry list of things running in concert that create a dynamic driving experience. And it's looking at especially the simulation segment. You see a very clinical view of cars and racing, and that's not something that Need for Speed ever competes with. We don't play in that sandbox. Our sandbox is contemporary, cool, fast, and exciting. And that's what we really love about the dynamic systems that we've built for Shift. In the SMS engine, we have a head-mounted camera, which is modeling the effects of G on the driver. We're playing up the effects of impact. Even the jostling over the road is bobbing the dynamic head-mounted camera. The user has full control of the camera with the right stick on an analog pad and can look around the cockpit of the cars. Upon impact, we're completely desaturating the color space, blurring vision on the screen, and really playing up the detriment of losing control of these cars at speed. And that's something that you've never seen in a racing game. At least as far as I know, this to be the biggest and most exciting innovation is the reason we talk about it so much.
Need for Speed Shift. Pre-order now. In store September 15th.